Welcome to the Coach Show. I'm here with Maddy, Felty, the head women's volleyball coach. How you doing today?
Good, how are you?
I'm all right. It's your first time on the show. Let's start off talking about your coaching philosophy.
Well, I tell my girls a lot of things. So I guess the number one thing is probably to stay positive. I think volleyball is a very team-oriented sport. So if one person is down, I think it really has kind of like a domino effect to the rest of the team. So especially if, you have a bad pass or you shake the ball and you're in your head about it, you're now going to affect how the whole game starts out. So, if, you shake the ball, you're supposed to shake it off, whatever, deal with it later. But, if you keep festering it and keep it inside and you're dealing with it and you're constantly worried about that one ball, you're now going to make countless errors. So
Absolutely.
I always tell my girls to be like, the play's over with and in the past, you can't change it now. So like once that happens, that mistake happens, you need to learn to try and stay positive through it all. Like, and your team is supposed to be there to help you and like encourage you through it. So I guess the main thing is to be positive.
yeah, absolutely. On to the next play, right?
Always.
Yeah. Talk about your playing experience. For those that might not know, you played here 2 years ago, and you're a dominant figure on the court. So just talk about.
Yes, yeah. So I guess I only started playing as a freshman in high school. I went to Haven, which was quite literally a mile down the road. So I started there, but I guess I've been around it since I was in middle school because my mom coached volleyball. So I've been around it since I was super young. Once I graduated high school, I played at DeSales University, which was in the Lehigh Valley area. I played there for 2.5 years. Got a concussion, which inevitably made me change, my course and everything. So I went to Penn State Hazleton, finished my degree, and then I ended up here for a semester to work on more credits to finish my associates. And I played. So I used up my last year of eligibility.
Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, I guess it was pretty successful. We went to the championship, so it was fun, honestly. I had a lot of fun with it.
Absolutely. Now you're transitioning to becoming a coach. Like, what was the hardest part about it, and what were the positives, like the best part about it?
So I guess probably I don't necessarily think it as a negative, but something I guess I need to work on. I consider myself young, so I'm still young, and I have played with the girls, obviously, that are still playing.
Yeah.
So I guess the negative side of it is, we now had a relationship as teammates, and having a relationship now as a coach to where, like, they respect me and understand, like, what I'm saying, which they do, they obviously do, but sometimes they're telling me stuff that I don't need to hear, and I'm like, okay, we need to focus, and sometimes, with that, it's a very short age gap, like, I'm very, similar to their age, so that's probably the negative thing, but the number one is, I don't know. I'm just like super competitive, so it's fun when like they get competitive too. Yeah. And then when we are all like going crazy on the bench, like that's probably the most fun that I like. Yeah. And I guess it also does, another positive is because I am so young, like I can still play with them, like we can all just play together, which is also, I guess, a positive and a negative. So, but yeah.
And when it's time to get serious, it's all business.
It needs to be.
Yeah. Now, you guys won 2 games this past weekend. You guys swept both of your opponents, Clark Summit University and Word of Life. Just talk about the major takeaways from that.
I definitely think we stepped up this weekend. I think we communicated a lot more, which I think was one of our biggest issues when we first started the season. And again, volleyball is a very team-oriented sport, and if you don't communicate, where the ball's going, who has what, it's gonna fall. And I definitely think we struggled with that for a while, but we finally picked it up this weekend, and it like clicked, and I was telling my girls, I'm like, does this feel different? Doesn't this feel like we're flowing better? And that's what we executed on, and I really think we did a very good job. So
absolutely, yeah, that's great to hear. Hope you guys can build off of that and continue to do great things.
I really hope.
Okay, before we're in, we're gonna do fast 5 questions. So I'm gonna ask you questions. You just give me your answer.
Okay.
All right. Stranded on the island, what are 3 things that you would like to have with you?
That I would like to have?
Or like, what would you like prefer to have? Like, what would you need to survive?
I don't. Well, does the island have like wood and food?
Nothing.
It has nothing.
Nothing.
Then what am I
maybe
supposed
water.
to do? Oh, maybe.
It has water.
Okay, so I guess I don't know. Can I bring like books? Because then I could rip the paper for fire.
Sure.
Okay,
Yeah, sure.
I bring books. I don't see. I can't say. Well, no, I'll bring food, like fruit, because then I can plant it and then build more. And then I don't even. maybe like a tarp, so I can sleep under the tarp.
Yeah, that's a great.
That's about it.
That's a great thing. All right, concert or sporting event?
Oh, well, it depends on the sporting event.
Yeah, that's true.
If I was to choose between a concert and a volleyball match, I'd probably go to the volleyball match, and it also depends on the concert.
Yeah, that's true. It all depends.
Like if you're telling me I'm going to see, I don't know, like One Direction, yes, I'm obviously going, and I'm missing the volleyball match. But I don't know. I guess in the grand scheme of things, concert.
I'll go with sporting event. That's just me personally.
I mean, and again, I would do both. But
it all depends.
It depends.
Yeah.
Specifics.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Favorite Gatorade flavor?
The Glacier Freeze.
Yeah, that's mine too.
There's no, red does not count.
Not at all.
It's a no-go on the red.
Yeah. Playing or coaching?
Playing.
Yeah. I
love coaching, but if you could see me on the court, I'm basically playing alongside of them. So.
For sure. All right, now we're gonna do a start, bench, cut. Just basically ranking 3 things: apples, oranges, and pineapples.
Well, for starters, I only eat one of those fruits.
Okay, what's that?
I only eat apples.
Oh yeah. Okay.
So apples, so oranges, and pineapples can just get tossed.
Yep.
Yeah, because I don't eat either of those.
That sounds good. Well, thanks for stopping by, man.
Thank you.
Yep.